joining us bright and early this morning to tell us about all of that happened. And this is definitely a move that could also impact the margins as well. So we'll see how that pans out for the life insurance companies. But moving on, then my colleague Aishwarya Patil caught up with K. Ravichandran of EVP and CRO of ICRA. And he also says that amid ongoing speculation, it's anticipated that infrastructure spending will maintain its momentum. Furthermore, he also added that government's potential shift towards rural infrastructure could also offer a much needed boost to distressed areas. Listen into a slice of this conversation that she had with him.
We believe, infrastructure spend will continue at the current pace, while there has been a lot of discussion around, providing stimulus for the, rural and, lower strata of the society because of the distress being faced by them. While certainly there could be priority for the, government. Infra spending is something, is here to stay. Perhaps over the medium term, the government outlay may moderate at the current level, and the private sector, may be asked to, pick up the tab. It means, they will have to fund, from, the market, bond market as well as the, the equity market as well as the, bank loan market. But overall, infra spending per se, if one is looking at, I don't think there will be any slowdown in spending. Just that, mix could be changing slightly, since the government would also have its fiscal consolidation priorities, to the extent that they may not have, unlimited, bandwidth to continue with the financing.
So in any particular pockets, you see any changes or some sort of push that the government might make this time around? In terms of the infrastructure sector overall.
Infra, I mean, already, in terms of budget outlay, there is a minor moderation. I believe in the final, budget, there may not be material change, compared to what we have seen in the interim budget. Otherwise, with regard to road and, railways and, defense spending, etc. So these are the three major sectors where, government has been providing a good amount of capital, a good amount of outlay. I'm not looking at any material reduction for the current year per se.
In terms of finance in the infrastructure project, do you see that picking up?
Yeah, so with regard to infra financing, today, the PSUs have been playing a very important role, PSU banks and NBFCs, I mean, while the private sector, NBFCs, infra finance companies have been scaling down their,
All right, that was K. Ravichandran of ICRA in conversation with my colleague Aishwarya over the entire outlook on infrastructure spending by the government. So viewers, on that note, we'll slip into a very short break on this edition of Market Cafe. We'll be right back with more stock-specific news and action. Please stay tuned.